There's a famous question about the three tefillas, shachas min chamayriv. They say once there were two bachanim, they saw that Ravir on the other side of the street. One bachar told the other bachar, I have a question that the Ravir doesn't know, and go ask him. What was the question? He said, as if the night, so why does the davening, why does it start with shachas min chamayriv in the siddur? Choyre should start from Ma'ariv, go to Shachris, and Mincha. So the Bach went to the Ravir and he asked him. They say the Ravir didn't know, and he said, "Hey, I told you he doesn't know." So the Bachar that asked him told his friend, he says, how did you know? He said, there's a maimer, I believe it was from, maybe there was the Rebbe Rashab. The Rebbe Rashab had a tzarechiyun. So he said, if the maimer is a tzarechiyun, then the stam of the Ravir didn't know. This shayla was brought up to one of the mashpiyim in Eretz Yisrael. Rabbi often said, first of all, he doesn't remember such a story, and he doesn't remember the maimer, he doesn't gesagt, but he gave us two biurim. One biur he said was that the obvious were the ones that were attacking the karbanis, the tefillas. Avram Yitzchak Yaakov. Now, please say that Avram Yitzchak Yaakov, so that the siddur is also set up the way the tefillas were made. Avram Yitzchak Yaakov. Can I get shachs min chamayriv? The other biur he said was that in the Beis Hamikdash by Kachim Halayla Hilach Achar Hayoim, the day is when the avodah starts for karbanis. So it starts in the morning, shachas min chamayriv, and then the night time is hilach achar hayoim, hektar chalavim veivar. As I gesagt, two biur. But this is all. I don't want to take any achrayis. סימן Yud Ches, which speaks about Shemona, which is also Yud Ches, which today by Shogeg is Chai Sivon, speaks about Shemona. Hilchos Tfilas Shemona. Boy Chov Beis Ifn. Zman Tfilas Hashachar Mitzvos Mishiyas in the Manetzacham of the Chsid, like it says in the Pasuk, Yirucha Im Shemesh. You should see the Eibusher with the Shemesh, which is going on Shemona Esrei, which is the peak, which is the top of the ladder of davening. There's 4 steps to the ladder. Shemona Esrei is the 4th step. ובדיעבד Mispal Achar Shal Amud Hashachar. Bodhi'eved, if he started davening when it was already Amud Shachar, so he says over here, Yoit Bodhi'eved. Now, Zman Mahalich Arba Milin Kodim Neitzachama. What is Amud Shachar? Amud Shachar is Kadei Hiluch Arba Mil before Neitz. So it would be best by Neitz. Bodhi'eved, if you're already down by Amud, he was Yoit. Speak a little bit about Amud Shachar, Amud Alois and Ayalos Shachar. Any place you find it in Allah, it's the same thing. Which is the beginning when the sun comes out, when it starts to ray on the water. We see over here, the Alter Rebbe brings down, Kedei Hiluch Arba Mil. After Hiluch Arba Mil, then it's Neitzach Amo. So we see from here that the Alter Rebbe in different places in Allah goes according to a different shiurim in a hiluch mil. Over here it's 18 minutes. 4 times 18 is 72. 72 minutes from Amud Shachar to Neitzacham. Mashenke Ma'ameliche, or other places in Shabbos, the Alter Rebbe will be machmir, each place according to its situation, to 24 minutes, not to 18 minutes. Over here, he uses the kula of 18 minutes. So 18 minutes times 4, 72 minutes later, Neitzachama would be the best time to daven from then. Bodhi'eved, if he started already by Amud, or Alois, or Ayalois, he was Yetzer. We mentioned earlier the whole idea of Shoyizmaniyos, according to the Shulchan Aruch, how they split it up. According to the Alter Rebbe, you take the day and you divide it into 12. It doesn't have to literally mean 60 minutes. You take the day. According to Shulchan Aruch, it's from Amud Shachar to Tzesak Yechov, according to the Alter Rebbe, it's from Neitz to Shkia. You divide it into 12. A third of the day is man tefillah. A third of that day is man tefillah. Then there's chatzos and different things. So he says over here, like we mentioned in סימן י"ז Sif Aleph. Or also these acher yosin, you shouldn't delay from davening later than Shlish Hayom. Come back with the evidence of these acher yosin afilu schar. If he was ma'acher b'mezid, yochel is palat chatzos hayom. If he was ma'acher from Shlish Hayom, the Shulchan Aruch says you could daven to chatzos. Afapi she'ein lo schar ketfilo bizmano. Schar tefillah miyaiko. He doesn't get schar tefillah bizman, but he gets schar tefillah for davening. Allah, he's davening, he davened to chatzos. There's still schar, but not schar tefillah bizman. Over b'mezid ad chatzos hayom v'lo yispal ein lo yoid tashlumim. If, however, the Shulchan Aruch says b'mezid he didn't daven to chatzos, halacha according to Shulchan Aruch, and you're gonna have to ask Rav what to do if it's after chatzos and you didn't daven. According to halacha, you're not allowed to daven. And this is what it says in the pasuk, this is what it says in the pasuk, a disgusting thing which can't be fixed, which is found in different places for different things, in Tanya and other places in Perek Zayin, but this idea of b'mezid, he didn't daven to chatzos, you should ask Rav. And the Torah gives you the shus that I want him to tell you what to do. But we see over here in black and white what the Shulchan Aruch says. Of course, if it's not a Onis or a Shogeg or whatever the gather of Onis comes into, you should ask a Rav. But Lechatchila ובדיעבד, you shouldn't prats around. And chatzos is very, very important. There are different stories that different tzaddikim, different rabbeim told people to close the window shades and do what they have to do. But ask a Rav al-asar. Noch a beis. Shmageleti lo lekelel yin yamay yochi in atzmei letfila shmoina esrei. Before Shemona Esrei, when it comes to the words Tin lois lekelel yin geyalam baruch umevayrach meishav Yisrael. Comes to those words, he should prepare himself for Shemona Esrei. Yasir kichi v'ni v'chol davar mavavel es machshavtei. He should, first of all, if there's anything in his mouth that could disturb him from davening Shemona Esrei, any machshav zoris, he should distract, he should be masiach das from any other thing, get ready to daven, to talk to the Eibishter. Yelo shalish psiעות is la'achayda v'yemar tilas lekelel yunechulu ad goyel Yisrael. While he's saying the words tilas lekelel yun, he does his 3 steps back till after the words goyel Yisrael, till after the bracha. Once he says the bracha, he comes forward the 3 steps. Was yards there the fun of shalish psiעות derech v'agashal melech lo yavzik bein goyel Yisrael l'shmeina esrei afil l'kadosh l'kedusha l'baruch. Between Gal Yisrael and Hashem Sefasei Tiftach, you're not allowed to stop for anything. Because you have to connect the Gula, Gal Yisrael to Shemona Esrei. The Oich Yitzamtzim Ligmeir Gal Yisrael Imashtek Tzir B'Shoveh, and you should be very, very careful to finish with the Chazan Gal Yisrael, and not before the Chazan. He's putting himself in a suffix of answering with the shliach tzibur amen, because he hears the shliach tzibur saying a bracha that he is chayivin right now, and he already said amen. But if he says amen, it's a hefsek between the bracha to tefillah. If he's answering with the chazan and they finish at the same time, he doesn't answer amen on his own bracha or on the chazan's bracha. That's what we see here. דינו amen al brachas atzmei. You don't make a bracha, you don't answer amen on your own bracha. There are different halachas. If 2 people finish different brachas, we can answer for his friend's bracha. But here we're speaking about his own bracha. He doesn't answer Gal Yisrael, so you should finish with the chazan. There are places that the chazan says Baruch Hashem Goal Yisrael. He says quietly, not to put anyone into a suffix. Platz lefi yonei. According and continues in Ma'ariv, kevan she'ein habracha shel lifnei Shemona Esrei mesayem b'Gal Yisrael, because the bracha of Ma'ariv doesn't finish with Gal Yisrael, so there isn't this idea of mismach gula l'tefillah by Ma'ariv. Mutar lahafsik moy b'shar makim bein perek leperek. You aren't allowed to answer being perek leperek Yeah, there's this idea of by Gal Yisrael, it's as if between the Prakim. You don't have to worry. Now, he says over here, before Shemona Esrei, we say the Pasuk, Hashem Tzvasei Tiftach L'Gemer, right? Ve'ein hefsek ki hu shayach l'tefillah. He says over here that Gal Yisrael is not a hefsek. Why? Because it's part of, it's a shayach. It's a part of Shemona Esrei. Aval HaPasuk, Ki Shem Havaya Ekrah, Gemer Lo Yemar Ki'im B'Musaf, Mincha Yemar Kodim Havayis Vasei Tiftach. Hashem, it's a Vasei Tiftach, is a part of the Avni. However, the Pasuk in Azinu, Ki Shem Hashem Ekrah Havu God L'Likenu, he shouldn't say that by Shachris, because by Shachris it's a Hefsek Mashenki Musaf. When Ma'ariv, where either way, like we mentioned before, it's like Bein HaParkim, because we don't finish by the Gal Yisrael, so you could say this pasuk Ki Shem Hashem Ekrah by Musaf or Ma'ariv, whatever it may be, because it doesn't have the chumrah of Mismach Gula L'Tefillah, because it doesn't end off with the Gal Yisrael. Halacha Gimel. When somebody damaged Shemona Esrei, you should know that what? He's connected the Shechina is connected to him. You pour out your heart like water to the Eibishter, you're in front of the Eibishter, and you should be ma'ir, you should arouse the kavanah, and he should distract himself from any other things that are disturbing him from davening to the Eibishter, until he has a pure, clear thoughts. He's talking to the Eibishter, he has kavanah, he knows what he's saying, he feels what he's saying, he's talking to the Eibishter. And he should think, if he would come to a melech basar v'dam and he has opportunity and a chance to ask him what he needs, he's going to come prepared. You know, there's this idea of Sadiach Zalakah, V'sholem Argei, on the basar v'dam lamata, which is Medumah to the melech Machanachim, Kaviyachal, Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Ma'ila. Kal v'chaim livnei melech Machanachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu Tzorich, L'chaim L'von V'esmachshavte, Ki L'von V'yisbarach Shemai, HaMachshaveh, K'may Dibur V'chol HaMachshaveh Hu Choyke. And of course, in front of the Eibishter, and Befrat the Machshaveh, because in front of the Machshaveh, my Machshaveh, in front of the Eibishter is like Dibur, he sees exactly what I'm saying, what I'm thinking. So there's no difference. Before the davening Yachshri, and before Shemona Esrei, he should think about the godless, the greatness of the Eibishter, and the small, how small a person, the human, the nivra is, the greatness of the Eibishter, and how shiftless, how low and small we are. Kal tanuge adam belibe, and he should be maced. He should distract, he should take away from his heart all the tainugim in his heart. He should take away all the tainugim in his libe. He says over here that there's this idea of he should have machshava k'may dibur. We have this idea that the Eibishter in front of him, our machshava is like dibur. We say in the end of Shemona Esrei, yil ratzin imrei fi v'hegin libi lefanecha. So the question is, yil ratzin imrei fi v'hegin libi, what? The Ratzin, the fee, whatever I said in front of the Eibishter. Oh, but V'hegi and Libi, what I'm thinking. So what's this idea of Hegi and Libi Eichid? So they say that also by those words a person doesn't have kavanah what he's saying. But the good is that when davening to the Eibishter we have to have kavanah. They say there's a mazel that there's shir shel yom in davening, because at least one part in davening you could have kavanah hayem yom. You ask around what's today in davening. Anyways, Ad Kan Halacha Gimel.